Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to another episode of Baking with Chickens. Today, I'm going to make a Jamaican rum cake or Jamaican Christmas cake. It's a heart attack, but it's delicious. I've never made this before. What is this? Eee! That'll put some hair on your chest. Oh my God. Okay, I'm drunk now. I'm gonna try it out and we're gonna see what happens. My sugar could catch on fire. Ooh, it's smoky. Oh no. Oh my God. I've got prunes, raisins, I got some cherries in here that I didn't soak, but I'm gonna add in. This fruit, typically you soak for at least a couple weeks, best 3 months, or even years. And the next step is to take these and put them in my food processor and grind them up to make like a paste. So my cousin's husband, Todd, is a Canadian Jamaican. Todd told me that his auntie said the secret trick to their Caribbean cake is there's no rum in this rum cake. It's actually made with red wine. So I want it like a paste, but still a little bit chunky. These have been soaking for a really long time. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, I'm drunk now. It's very brown and gooey. It's really boozy. And the next step is to make the browning. Browning is like a burnt sugar and it's a little bit bitter, but basically I'm gonna take sugar, pour it in here, and we're gonna cook it. The browning is what gives the Jamaican rum cake and or Caribbean black cake its black color. So what's gonna happen with this is the sugar's gonna melt, it'll turn clear, it'll turn golden, and we're gonna keep cooking it until it browns. It's melted down and you see it's kind of turning this golden amber color. Keep cooking the sugar until it turns almost black. And then it's gonna start to smoke. And the recipe says don't panic if it starts to smoke. That's when it's ready, but don't let it catch on fire. Yes, the recipe says if you cook it too much, my sugar could catch on fire. We don't want that. Oh no, slow down. Shit. It hasn't caught on fire, so I think I'm doing good. Ooh, it's turning black. After it turns that dark brown and it starts to smoke, I'm gonna have a half cup of boiling water to pour in to turn it into a sauce. It's really important to add boiling water and not cold water to this. Also, be careful because when I pour in this half cup of boiling water, it might splutter and splatter at me and get hot sugar all over me. Ah! Ah! Oh my God, what sorcery is this? So I've made the browning, it's sitting on the stove to cool. Now I'm going to cream the butter and the brown sugar. This recipe is not for the faint of heart. There's 3 pounds of fruit, 1 pound of butter, and 1 pound of brown sugar. And there's 10 eggs that are gonna go into this. What? This is insane. It's a heart attack, but it's delicious. Who cares? Good thing Mr. Baking with Chickens has this giant KitchenAid professional 600 size, because if this was a regular small size KitchenAid, I have no idea how we would do this. So when I first met Mr. Baking with Chickens, he was really into baking and he already owned this. So this is the way to someone's heart, having a professional KitchenAid. Thanks, Mr. Baking with Chickens. Pound of sugar, here we go. Because I have to use 10 eggs, I had to go buy store-bought eggs because my chickens are lazy freeloaders.
You say freeloaders, we say entrepreneurs.
I'm gonna add in lime zest from 2 limes. These awesome mandarin oranges growing in my backyard. As I'm adding this lime zest, I thought, I think these would add a really nice flavor to this fruit cake, so I'm gonna do it. is how you gently fold so that you don't whip all the air out. Browning has turned really thick. And take a look at it. Like, ugh. It's like molassesy. This isn't turning anything black. I don't understand. Should I just pour the whole thing in? Is that a little too much? Should I call Todd?
Hello?
Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Todd, we're making the rum cake and I need your help. It says add in the browning until it turns the cake black. And I added it in and it really didn't do anything.
If it didn't change the color all that much, that's fine. It usually doesn't affect the taste. Check to see how sweet your browning is, and then you may need to adjust.
Oh, it's really bitter, but like in a good way.
Oh, it's really bitter in a good way. Okay, then you're on the then you're on the right track.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
1 hour. I'm gonna paint my cake with the leftover rum and wine mixture that I have. So the point is that I'm just soaking the cake. So I'm gonna paint it, let it sit, repaint again every 30 minutes until it's the booziness level that I want. Now my cake has been properly boozed up and it's time to decorate. I'm just gonna keep mine simple. I wanna enjoy the flavor of the cake, so I'm gonna do some maraschino cherries and a little bit of powdered sugar to make it pretty. I have my powdered sugar. I have it in my little sifter and a sieve, and I'm going to make it snow.
Make it snow!
You want to let any booze that you've painted on dry before you do the powdered sugar, because if your cake is wet, it's not going to let the powdered sugar stay on top. There it is, my Jamaican rum cake. Should we taste it? Let's taste it and see how it is. So it's nice and gooey. This one's a little bit more pudding-like than my cousin's cake. Ooh, it's really boozy. It's kind of like a mushy, puddingy cake, if you like that. Kind of like sticky toffee pudding cake. This is kind of like the similar consistency. Really good. This is a good one. Thanks for watching. Let me swallow before I talk. Thanks for watching another episode of Baking with Chickens. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow on Instagram.